it's Miss Anita again with another fun craft that you can make with your preschooler for summer, for spring, for whatever. It's really pretty colors. This is him. He is Mr. Happy Sunshine Man. He has this really pretty rainbow underneath. It's kind of curly. He's got his little sunbeams, and he's very bright and happy. So if you would like to make this at home, I will show you what you need. Here's a look at all the supplies you need. Okay, so now we're going to get started. This is what I started with. It's just a styrofoam plate. It's a very plain styrofoam plate. What I did was, I'll bring it a little closer, I folded it in half, and Mom or Dad, you do this before you let your preschooler have it. You want to hot glue the plate shut, but I also attached popsicle sticks all around it, like that, so that they would be stuck inside when I glued it shut. So this is what we're going to use for our sunshine. So you want to use that paint that you saw in the beginning, and you just want to paint your plate, just half the plate. I know it's going to be really hard, especially if they're little and they just are having such a good time painting. They're going to want to paint the other side. But, I mean, they can paint the other side. You're just going to have to make sure it's super dry before we glue anything to it. But just make sure, try and get them to spread the paint really well, because if it stays wet too long, it's really hard to work with. So you want to get a nice coat of yellow on there, and then they're also going to paint the sunbeams yellow. Always tell them to pick up a little bit of paint at a time. Preschoolers especially love to scoop it like it's a dip, like a chip and dip. But tell them it is not a chip and dip. It is paint. So if they just dip it in there and spread it really well, they'll get a lot more fun out of it, because the paint will last longer. So anyway, this is what it looks like after it's painted. Very nice. Okay, so now with those eyeballs that you saw in the beginning, we're going to attach the eyeballs. I'll show the eyeballs. Now, I'm going to use a bigger eyeball for this. You can use small eyeballs if you want to, if that's all you have available. But I think the bigger eyeballs show up nicer on here just because it's a good-sized project. I'm going to use glue dots that you saw also in the beginning for my eyeballs. And if you haven't used glue dots before, you are missing out. It is a life-changing experience. You stick the eyeballs right on those little glue dots, and then you can just peel them off like a sticker. Plunk them on wherever you want, and they don't come off. And little ones don't have to wait for the glue to dry, because something like an eyeball is kind of heavy, and the dry time sometimes takes a while. So now we don't have to wait. They're stuck. They're good. It's a Sharpie, and let me tell you, kids are going to be so excited when you hand them the Sharpie. They're going to be like, no, it's my happy, lucky day. They put the little smile on. And they'll draw a little nose, because you'll find that they have to have noses. Maybe some eyelashes around the eyes, if you so desire. Okay, so now we're going to work on the rainbow. Because we have all the colors of the rainbow. We got Roy. We got Roy. There he is. We got G, and we got Biff. So to make them have that little curly bottom, we're taking a paintbrush, and we're going to start with the first one, which will be the red. And we're just going to curl it around paintbrush, or you can curl it around a marker or crayon, anything that's round, cylindrical. Just curl it, and then your paper should maintain the curl. So much better than my hair, because I curled my hair yesterday, and this is what it looks like. So your paper curls a lot better. So you're going to do this with all of your strips. So I will just do that quickly. Okay, that was fast. Okay, so now we are going to attach those rainbow strips that we curled. And I have a couple of them on here already. So you want to make sure that you leave your sunshine off the table when you're applying the strips. If you lay it down with the curls, sometimes they pop right off the plate. So I'm using a styrofoam plate, by the way. You can use a styrofoam plate, or you can use a paper plate. Paper plate probably dries a lot quicker. So to apply the glue, you want to take your strip and dip it in that little puddle of glue that I showed you earlier on the plate. Dip it in there, and then attach it. That'll give you a nice thick coat of glue. You don't have to worry about squeezing it on. Just comes out nicely. Lost my rainbow order, but that's okay. I guarantee your preschooler will have their own plan in place for where they want to place their strips. They probably will want to add pink, if they're a girl, to the rainbow, and that's okay. You can have a pink strip on your rainbow. I got some. just in case more preschoolers wanted that. All right, so now he's all ready. He's curly. He's gunny. It looks like a jellyfish too. Ooh. But anyway, this is the finished product, and you got to give it some dry time because obviously that glue is really tacky back there, and if you've used enough, it'll ooze out the sides, and you don't want to lay it on the table because then it will stick forever. Right, so that's it. It's all done. So you can make that at home, or you can come here and make preschool crafts with me at Miss Anita's Crafts. It is 11811 North Armenia Avenue. Let me show you what it looks like from the outside. All right, so just look for the building that has Miss Anita's Crafts on the door at 11811 North Armenia Avenue. You'll see some pictures of all the pretty things we do, and you'll see our banner up high. Come and see us and make a craft. If you have any questions, give us a call, 813-495-6442, or visit us on Facebook at Miss Anita's Crafts. Bye!